All right, so I'm just like stupid dog, and the producer has come back to the fore. We thought we were rid of the producer, but he came back and he's like, "Hey, I see you doing a bunch of Uncle Dinner takes. You got a new Uncle Dinner playlist. You did some Fat Man things. It looks like you were really hitting the single digits, and now you're in a bounce back. But guess what? The producer's back. Now deal with it." And I was, stupid dog. He's like, "Oh my God, now I got to take orders from this bonehead again, this meathead." The best way you could describe the producer is as a ham bone, a walking, talking ham bone. The producer says, "I want you to review these two videos." Both of these videos are about the same kid who's an 18-year-old kid who's devised a way to reduce plastics back into their original petroleum form and sell the oil off in barrels. He's not recycling it. He's reverting it back to its oil stasis and then selling that oil off to OPEC. First off, this kid on this YouTube channel situation, he says, the man who gave me this clip, and it turns on right when this kid's saying, "The plastic enters this chamber right here through this double valve pneumatic system." This is what he says. It goes right here into this chamber, and it's as the opening of a double valve pneumatic system. And he says it won't leak any type of vapors. Next is you get this magnetron. A magnetron, you ask? What is a magnetron? This is a magnetron right here. And he basically says a magnetron is basically a microwave oven technology, or a microwave oven for plastic recycling horseshit. He says the magnematron reaches 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Conversely, it reaches 1,000 degrees Celsius. And I'm a stupid dog, and I was like, 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit and 1,000 degrees Celsius are two different things. They're two different measurements. It's like measuring in miles or kilometers. You know, it's like the Special Olympics versus the regular Olympics in America. If you held them in America, they had the 40-yard dash, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. But he says, you're going to bring the plastics back to its original compounds, or crude oil vapor. That's how that first video ends. This dark skin looks like an Indian kid. He's saying, "I'm 18 years old. I want to tell you, I'm bringing all these plastics back to their original compounds, their crude oil vapor existence, their crude oil vapor stasis." Then you can harness that crude oil stasis. The problem I have is when I watch the next video. The producer sent me another video. He's like, "What do you think? Compare and contrast these two videos." So in the next video, he says, he's like sitting at this coffee table at a barren, defunct, pro shop overlooking a big, beautiful, desolate, barren golf course. It's like a wasteland. It's like a ghost golf course. You heard of ghost towns? This is a ghost golf course. This kid's sitting at this cheesy metal table on this veranda overlooking a desolate wasteland of what used to be a golf course. He says, "I want to ask you a question. How I, an 18-year-old, and he's selling that 18-year-old thing. And that's a red flag. He says, I created pyrolysis. Pyrolysis. It's a reactor. If this kid is the next to 18-year-old in the neighborhood, if he's the next big 18-year-old, if this kid is, first off, if this kid is 18, this kid looks like he's 27. He looks like, if he's hoping, he looks like a young 30. And maybe he's 27. If this kid is 18, I'm Joe DiMaggio. And then the kid says, pyrolysis, closed loops, and it's all salesman bullshit. This kid he's just a salesman bullshit artist. He finishes up by answering a question he asks while claiming or ascribing the question to the viewer. He answers a question that nobody asked, but he claims that the viewer, you, on the YouTube channel thing situation where you're watching this kid, that you have asked this question. And he answers the question, but it's really a question that he asked, and he ascribed it to the viewer. It's called reverse question appropriation. You know right away this kid's a scam artist. Basically, I don't know if the producer was trying to find out if this kid was a scam artist, or I thought this kid was a scam artist. This kid ain't 18. He's 27 on the inside. On the outside, he's like 34. He's using a bunch of horse shit salesman jargon. There is no such thing as photopyrolysis. That doesn't, and there's no closed loop, this, that, the other thing. And once you answer a question that you asked, but try to make it seem like the guy you're talking to asked, then you know that boy is a bullshit artist. And so the dog's final conclusion, producer, take this home, stick it in your pipe and smoke it. You're getting scammed. You're getting beaten. You're getting beaten like a rented mule. You're getting ragdolled. You're getting curb stomped. You're getting boat raced. This kid is a 100% prime beef bullshit artist. But, whatever. You take it or you leave it. It's okay.